So JT, I got to witness, a little bit of the pro training yesterday, and then just kind of the advanced nogi tonight.
Yeah.
But overall, what's things been like here at Essential? How's the life here in White Plains?
Life is good. Life is good. It's summertime. It's nice out, nice weather. It's hot out, which makes it easier to make weight too, right? Training is still training. We're still working hard, still getting after it. Right now, I call this like an off season. There's no real off season in jiu-jitsu. All throughout the year, you can compete, but we kind of base our schedule around ADCC and then like major gi tournaments and things like that. And those are the tournaments we set aside, those 2 months of hard work, hard camps for. But we're always training all throughout the year. Like I always tell the students here and the athletes here who are training full time and competing full time, you got to maintain a certain level of physical fitness when it comes to jiu-jitsu and technique-wise, right? So this way, whenever you come up across a super fight, an event, a pro division, whatever it may be, you're always ready for the opportunity. Because jiu-jitsu is growing. It's growing so fast, and there's so many more opportunities for all the athletes out there. So I tell all the guys and girls here, stay ready, be ready, and good things will happen. And that's exactly what you guys seen these last 2 days here. In the pro class, listen, it was still a tough training, right? Guys still got after it, the girls still got after it, but it nowhere really close to what we're doing for ADCC as far as volume and amount of days we go into it, right? But we can pop into one of those hard sessions every now and then because we keep a certain level of physical fitness all throughout the year. And like I said, it's so important to do that. And now Ffion's coming up on a super fight. She's gonna crush. She's gonna do her thing. She's a perfect example of an athlete who takes her craft very serious, and she stays in shape all year round. She keeps her technique sharp all year round. She's always asking questions. She's always learning, adding to her game, and I'm excited to see her go out there and do her thing.
So, has it been like maybe close to a year that Ffion's been training here now? What's Ffion like as a student, as a training partner?
Man, she is a great person to have around. She really is. Aside from her being a super skilled athlete and jiu-jitsu fighter, she's a really cool person, very down to earth. So I always tell this story, like when she first came over, she came over as a high level athlete, right? And that's one of my dreams, to continue to work with high level athletes and help them accomplish their goals and dreams of becoming world champion. So when she came over, I said, okay, this is going to be exciting to work with her, but we know that when people reach a certain level, they have things that they like to do and things they don't like to do, and everyone has their way, right? And I understand that. So when she came over, I was a little unsure on how she was going to operate or how she was going to be accepting of my methods and stuff like that. And I got to say, from day one, she's been very open-minded, which made me very excited to work with her even more so. She is very much still a student of the game, even though she, to me, in my opinion, is the best female in the game right now and one of the best females of all time. I think she will go down in the history books, right? But she's still a student of the game. She's always willing to learn. She's always willing to add new things to her game, ask questions to anybody, whether you're purple belt, brown belt, black belt, blue belt, whatever. If you have a technique that you have to offer or a concept or an idea, she's always willing to learn and ask questions, which is really cool to see. She sets in a good example, too, for all the other athletes who are coming up, trying to follow her, her path and my path. And it's just a pleasure to have her. Pleasure to have her here at the Academy. Pleasure to have her here as a student, as an athlete, and also as an instructor. She teaches the classes. She teaches classes here throughout the week, kids, adults, and even I take her class. She is a phenomenal instructor. She has a lot to offer, and it's just a pleasure, man. It's just a pleasure to have her here.
So she's going to be competing against Jasmine Hosha August 10th. Do you know much about Jasmine? Have you been kind of seeing what she's been doing?
Yeah, Jasmine's on the rise, right? She's doing her thing. She's doing exactly what any other hungry competitor wants to do. They're hunting. They're trying. They're out there grinding and putting their names out there and putting themselves out there when they compete. And I got a lot of respect for Jasmine and her family. Her whole family are full of amazing grapplers, right? But I think in this matchup, we're going to see the experience level really play a big role in the match. Experience goes a long way, and Ffion's just on fire right now. She's on a roll, and Jasmine's she's right there. She's at the cusp, and she's doing her thing. But I think Ffion's on a different level.
Gotcha. Do you have like a prediction for how you see the match actually playing out or anything?
I'm going to say, I don't want to give away too much with my prediction because a prediction could be a game plan, right? But I'm going to say it's going to be It's going to be a good fight, but I see ending in submission in our favor.
Okay. And then for you, do you have anything on the horizon? Any competitions? We saw a little bit of like the coach JT last couple of days, but what about the athlete JT?
Yeah, so I'm always training too. I'm always staying in shape. You know, the cool thing about what's going on in my life right now, this last ADCC, I gained a lot of weight prior to that ADCC, right? It wasn't training that much for a while. But then now, because of that last ADCC, I kind of reset my entire body. So now I'm walking around at my fighting weight, which is amazing. I'm hovering a few pounds over that, 170, 77 kilo division. So I'm feeling really good. And I'm back training. Of course, I'm always adding things to my game. This is the time of year for me to add things and work different parts of my game. But I am looking to get back out there pretty soon. Hopefully, you know, one of the next upcoming Who's Number One cards. I'm not sure who yet. You know, I gotta talk to some people over there on your side and get something going. But hopefully, we mentioned maybe October, maybe the one after that. But I'm really looking forward to getting back out there. And that's my next goal. Get one of those matches on there and keep the ball rolling. Keep the ball rolling to the next ADCC.
Gotcha. Is there anything else you want to say before we go, JT?
I appreciate you guys, everything that you guys do. You know, you guys are always elevating the sport. I think you guys do an amazing job. I look forward to going out to Austin, right? That's where the next card's going to be. And watching the card live. I'll be out there in Fion's corner. I want to thank all the students here, all the athletes here. I want to thank everyone who supports the gym and supports jiu-jitsu overall. We're just, you know, helping the sport grow to a whole next level, and I appreciate everyone who tunes in and cheers us on. Thank you, guys.